Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop on. It is Foster Care Awareness Month, and so I just wanted to raise a little bit of awareness for the foster care system and the foster care kiddos, and just wanted to kind of advocate for y'all becoming, if you're not already, a foster parent. Now, you may have thought about being a foster parent in the past, and you're unsure of what that looks like. You know, how involved is the state going to be in your life? What does the process look like? It can be a very big and scary kind of thought whenever you feel the draw to become a foster parent. Some people say, oh, I don't know how you're a foster parent. It just takes a really special person. Really, it only takes a person who cares about families and community. So if you care about families, if you care about community, then you are able to become a foster parent. You have all the drive that you need. If you are wanting to love on some people and really help them during a hard time in their life, then you are that person. And just don't question that. You can become that special person for that family during that time. One thing in our training that was presented to us was the thought of know your why. Why would you want to become a foster parent in the first place? So for me and my family, our why do we want to be a foster family? Why do we want to bring foster children into our home? And why do we want to even bring trauma into our house? Because these kids do come with trauma, and there's not a good way to like try to skirt around that. It's just the truth. And so why would we do that, knowingly bring trauma into our home with our biological children and all of that kind of thing? Why? So our why is that we want to help families in our community during the hardest time in their life. We want to be that person that shows them love, compassion, understanding, show them grace, because it's gonna be very ungraceful. They have did something to get their child removed from their home, and so there's shame that comes with that on the biological parent's side. So just being able to walk with them and co-parent with them, and if it's safe and if you're able to communicate with them and keep them involved in their kid's life, being that person, being the advocate for the child, and making sure that you're fighting and pushing for what is in the best interest of the child. Will you feel like your voice is heard all the time? No, you will not. But I promise that you cannot go wrong when you're advocating for a child. And I do believe that we also have the ability to advocate for biological families if we feel like their voice is not being heard. So all those things are kind of our why we do foster care and why we became a foster family. But know your why. Whatever your why is, find that. Why would I want to become a foster parent? Write that down. Just figure it out. After you know your why would I want to do this? Why is it important? All those things. Go on to, well, what do I need to do to become a foster parent? And that's where I would encourage you to find an organization like Coyote Hill. That's the organization that I'm involved in. They will walk with you. They will tell you what steps you need to take to become a foster parent. They can even sometimes license you and help you get the trainings that you need and all that kind of stuff. Any question you have, they can answer it. And what's really cool with Coyote Hill, where I am at, they give you an advocate as a foster parent. And an advocate is such a blessing because they are there walking with you every step of the way. They are there at courts, they are there at the family support teammate meetings, all of that stuff. They're going to be there with you, and so you're not doing this journey on your own. They have even a support group for foster parents, which is awesome. And they started this thing called BioConnect, which is for my biological children, because they have secondhand trauma and they go through things that other children don't go through, like a child living with you for 8 months and then going back to reunite with their biological family. That is something that not every biological child will deal with, but mine will. And so they get to connect with other kids that know how they're feeling, and they can talk about their feelings in a safe environment. So I think that's a great resource here where I live. So anyways, get connected with a group, an organization. If you're not sure what your organizations are and who is in your circle or in your community, I implore you to reach out on your Facebook group talks. Like if your town has like a talk forum or something on Facebook, I'm sure there's a way that you can get in contact with an organization close to you. So just look for that avenue wherever you live at. I really hope that I have encouraged you to look into becoming a foster parent. With it being Foster Care Appreciation Month, there is such a need. The need is great, and maybe you've been feeling this draw to become a foster parent. I encourage you to listen to that draw. We need foster parents. We're overwhelmed and overworked because there's not enough of us. So if we can get more foster parents on board, that would be amazing, and I know you will make a great foster parent.